The power of AQUA really lies in the fact that it is the only registry designed by urologists, for urologists, and for our patients. Since the beginning of the project, AQUA has grown substantially. We now have nearly 500 urology practices involved, ranging from solo practitioners to large groups, including over 100 urology providers. And from academics to community practices, we have 47 states, territories, and Puerto Rico represented. There are multiple reasons a practice should consider participating in AQUA. Number one is that this is by far the best way to meet the reporting requirements under MIPS. AQUA is the only platform that allows the reporting to be focused on urology-specific measures which have been designed by content experts through AUA and which really reflect quality of what we do in urologic care every day. The quality of data that AQUA is collecting is already far better than what's available in data sources like Medicare, like the NCDB, like SEER. And the data going forward will provide the basis for a whole new generation of academic research in terms of health services patterns, in terms of comparative effectiveness, quality of care, and a host of other questions relevant to both benign and malignant urology. The AQUA registry: real patients, real data, real insights.
I mean, one of the things that is really exciting is that with AQUA, for the first time, we have a pretty accurate look at quality of care. And with the now 30 plus measures that the AUA has developed, we really are beginning to have the tools to measure quality of care in a way that we have not had in urology before. In this data grant, we had two objectives. One was to evaluate predictors of groups that participated in AQUA. And so to achieve that, the AUA Statistical Services group helped us merge data from the AUA census and from the AQUA registry to describe the various predictors or factors that were associated with practices who signed up and who did not sign up for AQUA. The second aim of the data grant was to develop a better understanding of how to improve quality of care within urologic practices who are participating in AQUA. So we use AQUA as the data backbone for measuring quality of care and the starting point. And then we conducted a small trial where we used different ways of communicating quality scores with the physicians, and then use the AQUA registry to measure how much those different methods impacted changes in quality of care. One of the things that's really exciting about working with the AUA Statistical Services group is that, and the AUA in general, is that they're able to bring together and actually merge the data from these two separate projects that weren't necessarily meant to be merged together, but bring it together to create a really rich picture of who urologists are and how they practice care.
The AQUA registry: real patients, real data, real insights. So urologists should consider joining AQUA for several reasons. First, it does allow them to meet the federal requirements, but almost more importantly, in addition to meeting the federal requirements, it allows them to measure urology-specific indicators to improve the quality of their practice. It also helps them meet some of the continuous learning requirements from the American Board of Urology if they meet a certain level. And finally, it does allow us to look at practice patterns across urology to give the AUA and its members perspectives on what is occurring in urologic practice. The other value of AQUA is the importance of the clinical data that we extract directly from the EMR. So a lot of quality measures are driven off either abstracted data, claims data. However, with this, we get both the clinical and the claims data directly from the EMR. The AQUA registry: driving better quality care for urology.
Well, one of the projects that we have at the American Board of Urology is called lifelong learning, and part of lifelong learning is to have programs in improvement in medical practice. And those projects are all designed to allow somebody to learn of their processes, get feedback on those processes, reflect on that feedback, and then we're applicable to make changes. And we're happy to work with the AUA and to be able to incorporate the AQUA registry as part of our improvement in medical practice credited activities. The AQUA process for certain individuals does give follow-up on process, and it allows for reflection by those individuals. AQUA registry now is an ideal part of our improvement in medical practice process, and it allows us to give individuals credit against other projects by being AQUA participants.
The AQUA registry, real patients, real data, real insights.
For 2017, for MACRA, being the first year, the AQUA registry has been set up to allow us to report all of our MIPS requirements, but also has given us a window into our practice, how our physicians are performing. The patient-reported outcomes portion of the AQUA registry has allowed us to automate the process of collecting feedback from our patients on their care and their outcomes. I can set up surveys that are sent to the patients, decide which patients they're being sent to, and when those surveys are completed, they'll be returned to me and I'm able to insert them into our EHR and provide that feedback to our physicians. As the medical director of my group, I'm able to evaluate and provide feedback to my physicians, reducing that administrative burden of tracking their outcomes, but allowing me to provide that feedback through the dashboard directly through them, all captured through the AQUA registry. The AQUA registry, real patients, real data, real insights.